Unlike most of their colleagues, Bousfield and LeBlanc are so convinced of the creature's existence that they tried to have it classified as a new form of marine reptile. They believe that the now infamous Naden Harbor carcass of 1937 was a true specimen, unfortunately dismissed by the Provincial Museum and lost forever. But there is still someone alive who remembers. Ed and Jason pay a visit to the home of Jim Wakelin, a worker at the whaling station where the creature was discovered inside the whale.
I don't know what it was, but it certainly wasn't a fish. And it wasn't an unborn whale, I know that. There's no doubt about it.
Seen in this photograph holding a fetal baleen whale, Jim knew the difference between the freakish creature on the dock and a young whale, as the carcass was classified at the time by Francis Kermode, curator of Victoria's Provincial Museum.
And the head did not arrive in Victoria, and I don't think a lot of it arrived in Victoria, so when this fellow Kermode had a peek at it, he didn't have very much physical evidence to go by, so he did not take it seriously.
How are you going to know what it is unless you can compare it to something? I couldn't say it was a horse, could I? It didn't look anything like a horse. So I don't know what it was. But it was definitely something strange, that's for sure. You know what? Fire one. That thing was to wake up tomorrow and we're floating off somewhere. I could say, oh, I saw a serpent, but did I see a serpent? Or what was it I saw? I don't know, do I? You can't tell me either. You still can't tell me it's a sea serpent. Although it looked like one.
So we'd like to think that somewhere out there, someone has got a sea serpent skull growing dust on their bottom basement closet, and one day we may find this.
At the home of an eyewitness, Jason sets up the first of a series of cameras, linked via computer, to capture the creature on video. This is the second year of the CADI-SCAN project, and they're hoping for some promising results. Bob Iverson, an experienced commercial fisherman who knows his sea life, believes he saw the Cadborosaurus from this patio.
I saw this thing, right? And it was like tires coming up, one here, one there, one here, and I got up, looked, tried to see it, it was gone, and then I saw it again halfway between here and the Green Buoy, which is, it's a good distance out, good 15-minute row to get to that far. So it was moving fast.
And actually turned around and came back.
Ed and Jason check over the CADI-SCAN gear. The system only starts up when it detects motion on the surface of the water. Last year, it turned up some intriguing video evidence of a creature swimming across the bay, moving steadily forward, occasionally lifting its head out of the water. It didn't seem to move like a seal or a whale.
Something did pop up, but it simply was too far away and it was too obscure. We do have these cameras set up where there are multiple sightings every year, so it's got to pay off. We hope it pays off.
In one of the most famous Deep Cove sightings, Terry Osland was out walking early one morning when she came face to face with a 40-foot Cadborosaurus on the beach, rearing its head up in front of her.
And as I came up to where the steps go down, this head popped up, and I looked straight into the face of this creature, which was, oh, I guess almost a foot wide in the face. And then it dropped its head down, and I sort of backed off, and I heard a splash, and I went to look over again, and I saw it going into the water, and it was just the tail end. I definitely knew I'd seen something, because not only did I see it, but I could smell it. And it left a funny taste in my mouth, which was sort of metallic-like. So I feel that definitely did see it, because there's three senses: taste and the sight and the smell. And the next morning I phoned the Provincial Museum to ask them about it, and they said they thought I'd seen an elephant seal, but that was definitely not an elephant seal.